Alright, what's going on guys? Afflicted Gamer here, back in another Division video. So, in 1.5, we got we got quite a few sidearms. A couple being the Rhino Special and the Snub-Nosed Rhino. Now, I know I could have done a review sooner. I'm here on PS4 doing some update stuff with my characters, and I thought, you know what, alright, it's time to say something about these weapons that you either just love them or you hate them. Mine rolled with Expert and Toxic on it. Now, the base damage on this one is 28.9k. I've got one on Xbox that is 34.6k or something like that. So they range in damage when you get them. Now, the difference between the Rhino Special and the Snub-Nose is that the Rhino Special can have two attachments. You can have a scope and you can have an underbarrel. So ignore the attachments I have on mine. Obviously I would want ones that are a lot better, but this is what I had left over. You know, I would want headshot damage, and then crit hit damage, crit hit chance on the scope, and some sort of reload speed, actually, because these take a little bit to reload, and then also crit chance and crit damage on the underbarrel. But anyways, and the Snub-Nose has no attachments whatsoever. This is a Magnum style gun, 350 RPM and 6 in the mag. Not a fan already. Look at the first wave X45. This is a gear score 2291, and I don't even have the bottom talent unlocked. I'm also missing an attachment. It's already 200k base DPS with only Expert. 13.5k, 625 RPM, 15 in the mag, plus you can get put an extended mag on it. So, you know what, I prefer the X45, but anyways, we'll take a look at the Rhino Special. The Snub-Nose, I won't even bother with. Now, these are red guys, and watch this. Six shots to put one red guy down. This gun, I just don't think needs to be here. I don't think these are worth using. I'm definitely not a fan. Look at that. What? I gotta reload already? There we go. I'm not a fan of the Magnum style of weapon. You know, not at all. And if I was to fight anybody higher than this, then I would get absolutely melted. I would probably be popping med kits and everything. You know, actually I have. You know, I'm not going to say I will, I have. Because when I first got this as a drop on Xbox One, because, you know, they got the update before PS4, I was pretty excited to try a new weapon, just like anybody would. And I was just super disappointed with this gun. I mean, the fact that trying to shoot a purple mob enemy is extremely hard. You always have to take cover. You could have a lot of toughness and that would make up for it a bit, but they still are, you know, they take a lot to take down. That's for sure. So, you know, is this thing even worth using? In my opinion, no. Right now I just have it on to do this review and to kind of show people, because I know there was one for sale at in the hub last week, and some people were saying, oh, I gotta get that, I gotta get that. Well, if you're a fan of the Magnum style sidearm, then go ahead and get one, go on the grind for one, you know, get one and re-roll the bottom talent to whatever you like, you know, all of that stuff. Sure, go ahead. But if you're not a fan or you're on the fence of it, I figured I would just show you guys some gameplay. And again, you know, I'm just going to use these same guys as I always do. And could you imagine if I tried to face off against somebody tougher, reload every 6 shots? Even if I had one that did a higher base DPS, it would not matter. Look at this. I'm gonna shot from across the map. Now granted, okay, my build is not finished here on PS4 by a long shot, you know, but still, I shouldn't be getting hurt this much because I'm not doing any damage at all. Use a first wave or even just the regular X45. This thing is not worth it. I think this will take probably 10 minutes to kill this boss. You know, like I'm not even kidding here. This thing is not really anything too practical to use against tougher mobs in the Division. So, you know, I'm honestly gonna try to see what it's gonna take to take this guy out. I haven't missed a shot yet. I know I'm hitting him in the chest. I'm not hitting him in the tank or anything like that. But you're not always going to land that perfect headshot. You're not always going to hit the tank on the cleaners. You know, so let's just see what this does. Constantly reloading. Now, if I aim for the tank and it's modded better than this, of course the gun would be a little bit better. But overall, do you want to have to constantly reload over and over and over again with this weapon? I mean, truth be told, that will be your choice, but in my opinion, I certainly do not. I don't think that these are, you know, the best choice in terms of sidearms in the Division. Even the new other sidearm that we got in 1.5, the 93R, which is a burst fire sidearm, is a much better choice. You just need to control your burst so that the spread is not all over the place. I did a review on that gun, so if you are curious about it, go ahead and check that out. It is on the channel. So yeah, that's my overall take on these Rhino sidearms that we got, the Rhino Special and the snub nose. So yeah, that's it there. It looks pretty cool, looks pretty badass, you know, and it does have a high base damage, but that's all that it has going for it. Look at this, really? The guy's a red NPC. This thing does, I don't know. I'm just not impressed with it, that's all, you know. And again, you know, if somebody does like this thing, or they are a big fan of it, by no means am I trying to offend anybody, but that's my take on it. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, by all means drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more Division content on the way. Thank you all so very much for getting me. I'm just now over the 500 mark. That is super awesome. That's halfway to 1,000. You know, that means the world to me, so thank you so much. But alright guys, as usual, have a good day, and I will see you very soon in the next video.